So we are live again. Namaste and hello everyone. Hope you all are keeping well. We are again live with another two ladies from the different part of the world. Biji, she's from Canada, and Dr. Mano, she's from UK. I like to thank you all the audience who going to watch us live and who going to watch replay. So I like to firstly thanks because Biji, she was off today, but then she called from the work and she have to go to work. So that's the best flexibility about our business. Where is Biji gone? She'll come back. We'll wait for her. So
Yes.
Biji is she will be back again. In the meanwhile, we can go to Dr. Mano and we will ask about Dr. Mano. Who is she, and like why she start this business? Because she's a doctor. I just get Biji back.
Sorry, something happened. I got lost from here.
Oh, that's okay, Viji. That's always technical issue is always there. So Viji, I was just asking Dr. Mano, like, can she introduce herself and she can tell us her why? Because she's a doctor and she's well paid. So why she need to start this business along with her job? So, Dr. Mano, just tell about yourself and your why, please.
Thank you, both of you, for inviting me today as well here, and it's a pleasure for me. Yes, my name is Mano. So I'm a doctor working in the UK, and my career as a doctor is almost 20 years now. And in the UK, I live with my husband and two teenage kids who are 18 years and 14 years old. So I'm originally from Sri Lanka, and since few months now, I'm a business owner and a business online business mentor as well. So yeah, I know the people might think why having, being a doctor is a good job, obviously. So I agree with that. And the people might wonder why I'm doing this online business. Uh, so actually, my job, I like my job. It's a very enjoyable job. I'm very proud about my job, and I have a good life status because of this job, and I think it's recognized everywhere in the world. So it's a good job. So it's not because I hate my job or because I don't like my job anymore or something like that. But I always had worries like, what will happen if I cannot work anymore? Like anything can happen in your life, right? You can get crisis, and you will not be able to work with the same energy anymore. And I actually have 20 more years to work till I retire. I don't think I will be able to continue with the same energy for another 20 years. If possible, I'm happy to work, but I know that's the reality. So I had these worries all the time, and it's about being prepared. So I always thought, okay, it's good to have a side hustle, like a plan B income, which is not related to my profession. Because if I want to earn more money, I can do some locums, I can go here and there and work extra shifts, but that will not be the solution. So I need something different than my current job, and it should be stable, solid, and very reliable income source. So that's the reason actually I started searching for something, and then this is the best solution I found. And so my reasons mainly are to be prepared, and also I think I should plan ahead to secure my life status as now throughout, for my kids' sake. And also I think it's about time freedom and money freedom, because when we do our jobs, you are restricted, you have to be there on time, you have to you know um, you know you have to rely on that income. That's the only source. And as professionals like me, I have learned my entire life only this profession, nothing else. So I needed a solution, and this is the reason I came into this business, because after looking around, I thought this is the best for me. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Mano. You are very well said. Like today we are a three professional and we are doing extra work or like our side hustle. It's not meaning we don't like our job. And you said very well because this job, like being you are a doctor, like I work in a health sector. So this job, like give me lots of things. Like today I'm here, I have a house, I have a lovely family. Last 18 years I'm here. Oh, let me introduce as well myself. I didn't introduce myself. So I'm Seema, and last 18 years I'm living in Ireland with my husband and two teenager boys. I also work in a health sector last 14 years, and along with my job, I nearly working 2 years with my digital business. So far, the journey is beautiful, and today we are a three professional. We love our job, but we always worry about what happened. That's what Dr. Mano said. Any crisis comes, any case. So that what my as well biggest reason to come in that. I was not that sharp enough that time because then what this incident happened to us. My husband run his a business. He is a chef. He have a takeaway. So we faced the incident in 2022 when his work was totally stopped for 1 year. So this is the reason, it's like show us we need a side hustle because that year in whole year we are like shortage of the definitely financial finances, and we are very emotional hard time because being an immigrant we have a family in the back. My parents, my in-laws, they are all elderly. We have to support them as well, and then we have a family here. So when this happened to us, I was not prepared before because we always think life is going smoothly, but when this incident happened, that that will change our life, that will change my mindset, that will show me, no Seema, this is not right. You have or you need a second side of a income. So that's what my journey started, and I was searching as well. But again, I love my job. I don't want to quit my job, and I want to do something along with my job, and that's what I entered in this digital world. So let's go to Biji. We will ask who's Biji, what she do, and what's her biggest why to come in this business. I know about Biji. She is a pharmacist in Canada, but who is she? We will ask her and we'll ask what's her biggest why. So welcome, Biji.
Thank you, Seema. Thank you, everyone who's watching. My name is BG. I'm a pharmacist in Michigan, and I live in Canada, so it's something unique about it. So I am working here last 14 years, and I've been in Canada for almost 25 years, and live with my husband and two kids. I mean, yeah, grown kids. One is already in the Canadian Navy, and then second one is a 16-year-old teenager. So I'm happy, well settled, living, and as everyone said, the compelling indication or whatever we call it, like the problem when we see is like as we go age by age, there's something which is like we are aging, and there's some things unexpected happen or will happen. We have that, feeling, and for me it happened. So it was following an accident. I had some back issue, and then ended up in I couldn't get up and walk. My disc got bulged out because of the seat belt got jammed in the back, when it pulled back. So one fine morning, I was bedridden. So I was like, oh, I was happy because, oh, finally I get to rest, and, I'm bed, nobody's going to bother me. Everybody is feeding me. Everybody is making me. I was like, oh, this is enjoy. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I really went long, long. It went to almost a year. And but in Canada and UK also, you also know how things are. The healthcare system in Canada is really bad, and surgery was posted, I think, 3 months after. So I suffered with pain. Pain means, unfortunately, the pain was like I always felt. I've never felt anything like that, even for giving birth. So I, in that moment, what I thought was like, oh my God, if something like that is going to be putting me down like that any other time. So that was the thought provoking moment. After I got better, I just, right now I'm much better. I have some deficits from the surgery and all, but I knew I have to have a side hustle for sure. And then I started looking into things which I really love to do. My pharmacy is my life. I've been pharmacist so long, and I love talking to people. My patients are my life, and they call me even when I was bedridden. They will call me, "Where are you, honey?" They missed me. So I wanted to come back to work, but I always thought one thing I would make sure that I wouldn't bother my family, so that because of my deficit, the money which is not coming in, plus the amount of stress they were going through because of me, I don't want that. So I always thought I would find something. I went into businesses like online businesses. That is what I looked into, like coaching call kind of thingy for healthcare professions do, especially pharmacists will call patient and just do like a complete med review. So I had to do med review for patients for so many insurance companies. And then I did it. I mean, I loved it and I did it, but it was 20-minute time. You had a phone or you had something else, and all you have to do is you're time bound, and you will do it so fast, and you wouldn't be never be able to finish one call in 20 minutes. And then you have to submit all the paperwork, and I mean all in the phone or the computer, and then you have to find the solution and submit it. What happened is I was calling 150 people a day. I got 2 or 3 maximum, which is successful, and I got really burned out. Okay, so then I thought, okay, this is not for me. So I went into so many things, and then I jumbled upon this thing. And what happened is, like, I was like totally was like, oh, first thing I was just like, oh my god, it is okay, I can do this, I can do this. But then this is something which has made me unique, because there was something inner me which is like came out after joining and after doing things with the company and the community, and I was like totally happy with it. And the amount of people who encourages you are really good, and you are happy with what you're doing. So as Manu said, we always have to think for something, for a rainy day, like, or a side hustle, or like a plan B. So this was something which is made me happy with my own things, and what I experience right now is like immense pleasure with being in this. So that's my biggest why.
Thank you, Vijay. It's really inspiring, actually. And today we are three people here, and we have a different voice, But life is always full of surprises. We never complain when something happen good or nice. We always appreciate, But when something goes wrong, we always blame, why this happened to. So that's why we should be very smart enough. We have to be plan B, because life is always unpredictable. So you have to be ready with your plan B. Whatever you do, that's make sure you love that thing. So we will go to Dr. Mano. And before to go to Dr. Mano, I'm sure people who's watching us and who going to replay, they must be thinking what we are doing. So I will tell you, all of you, we are doing digital business marketing. We are affiliated with the companies. Those are more than 50 years longer in this business. So we have everything inside. And now next question, I'm sure people will asking what you need to run this business. So definitely, I'm sure you all have these three things, like a laptop, smartphone, and internet connection. If you have all those things, you can do this business from wherever in the world. I'm sure you are using the social media as well, and I'm sure you are spending 3 or 4 hours, because if you can use smartly with 1 or 2 hours in a day and do this business, you will really achieve your goal. Then another question, can I join this business? So you can see we are three professional here. So in this business, we have a professional as well from the different background, who don't have any previous experience. Even we three, we start this business from the very scratch. So you don't need any kind of a previous experience. Yes, you need to be a 18 plus, and the most important part is the positive mindset. And you should be that mindset, you want to learn something new. It's very simple, very easy, and anybody can do this business. So we will go to Dr. Mano now, and we will ask, because Dr. Mano said she is a mom of two teenager as well, and she's a working as well. So Dr. Mano, tell us how you manage this business, along with your job, with your family responsibilities.
Yes, Seema. I think, as you mentioned, complaints, it's something that I never have in this business. I have nothing to complain about this business. And So yes, I'm working full time at the moment, which means I'm working all 5 days and I'm off on weekends. But in the weekdays, I have a lot of responsibilities in my work. So I usually start earlier than I should start, and I finish later than I should finish. So I usually run like 8:30 to 6:30 every day. That's my work. I mean, my focus is all on work on those 5 days. And as you said, I'm a wife, so I have all the household work we all have. I mean, we are sharing our work with my husband, but still we have our duties. And I'm a mom of two kids. And last time we had to postpone our meeting because I had my parents' meeting at the school. So that's how our life goes. And also, not only those, we have our parents and families back in our country. I mean, I have my family in Sri Lanka, so I have my duties towards them. I have to check on them, and there are things. And also, we have other community things. We have our cultural things and other community things, and we are living in a village, so it's many things in our plate. But um, if I say about this business, this is something I get positive every day. I have no complaints at all. How, I mean, you might wonder with all these, how I do, I mean, everything together and being positive and not complaining. Yeah, there are many features in this business, and one thing is automation. Yes, we do little tasks, like we have some things, but most of the other parts go by automation, so we don't have to. And actually, I'm working in the hospital, but my business activities are going behind. I mean, how easy, and it's so nice system. And also there is a very good training. I mean, we have get into the business in different times, so our experiences are different, but we all get the same training. We can access anything at any point. So the person who is here 2 months, 4 months, 5 months, 2 years, we all can get the resources, so we can speed up, or we can use all the resources to improve our business. So we are the bosses and we are the leaders in our business, which is really nice. So and also, I mean, the support group, like we are a team, we are a friendly team here today
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And as well as I have a mentor, I have a coach, many coaches actually, and I have several groups. And you all have a global community of 200,000 people. And I mean, you are from, we are from three different countries. And whenever I have a question, I can text someone and I can get an answer. I mean, it's how nice. I mean, it's so good. I think that's the best. And also time freedom. As I mentioned, my time is very restricted with my work and other things, but still, I mean, there is no specific time, specific tasks in this business. I decide when I do this, I decide my schedule, I decide when to take a break. So it's my schedule I'm working. There is time freedom, which I really appreciate. Also, as Seema said, you can use a phone, you can use a laptop. So you can, I mean, I sometimes answer the calls while walking and driving, or you can do from anywhere and traveling. So you can do either using phone or tablet. So you don't have to sit on a table or an office to do this work. And I mean, I think this is the best for me, and this is why I can run this business with my this busy work. I think if I can do, anyone can do. That's the thing. I mean, we all are busy professionals. We all
Yeah.
three are busy professionals, moms.
Mhm.
So I think this is it's a good opportunity for anyone.
Anyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mano. Yes, you are very well said. Like in this business, we are not alone at all. We, as Dr. Mano said, we have always somebody there to help you. The community, like our groups, is very, very supportive and very helpful. Like here in this business, nobody is like you're higher or lower level. We all are equal and very supportive, very helpful. You are just only one message away. from anybody. When you start this business, you always have provide one to one mentor. And why is that? Because the mentor person is already doing this business successfully, so they will use their successful like blueprints to you, the new person. So anybody can do this business, because everything in, as Dr. Manu said, the video based training, everything is available there. It's just you need to take out some time and you need to focus what you are doing it. And this, nothing is impossible. And then your workplace is anywhere. That's what Dr. Mano said, like, while you are driving, while you are in the work, like, pockets of the time in your break time in your workplace. And so far you have a phone and internet connection, you can connect with anybody globally. So realize the power you have in your hand with the internet, so you can connect with globally. So definitely this business reach are globally. That's why we are here from the different part of the world. So let's go to Biji. And Biji, I'm sure she is a very dedicated worker. Today she's off and she called from the work and she have to go to work. So she's a live example there. She's in her
I know.
workplace and she gets some time to go for a live with us. So not the pharmacist Biji, you tell
Yeah.
us, like, because you are a professional and
Hmm.
I don't know, it's just naturally happen. You are in the work today. So tell,
Yeah.
how is the like good this business for professional peoples?
Yeah, so definitely, like you being a professional, you will know how busy we are. Like, we get to like, I mean, things happen in a moment where what we are, but this business is always like goes along with you. The main thing I've always loved, one thing is like it's very portable. Wherever you go, you can carry it. Like,
Absolutely.
so I'm crossing country every day. It's like almost drive is there. So what I do is like I I take my phone or my this thing and I connect it and then listen to the calls or like videos or training. So that's one thing which I like from the beginning, because you can listen to it and you can understand things what you want to do. Second thing is mainly about the flexibility. See, every job is Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. But about this is actually it's your own time. I sometimes get up at later in the day, and then I would open my computer and look at my, then whatever I have to do I will set for the day. And then when I come home, I make sure that I do everything. Like, I spend 1 or 2 hours a day, and no other job, I mean, no other job or no other professional job will have that kind of flexibility. So that's the second thing which I definitely. And then the community and the professional people definitely will understand each other. See, we all understand each other. We all have one thing is like one thing in common is we all know what does this means and what is actually connecting all of us. So something unique in all this. So this is a good opportunity for any professional, be it healthcare professional or any kind of professional. You can go along as a side hustle and you can manage it. You don't need like complex things in here to understand. I mean, you have a degree and you spend all the lifetime, you spend that much into that particular thing. I'm a pharmacist and I've learned, and you're keeping on learning. I mean, you have to update your license every 2 years in here, and then you have to do courses and everything. But for this, once you're set and learn, you're done, and then you learn through your community. And that's what I was like, you're not upgrading or anything, and everybody's equal. So there's no, oh, this person is that, or my coach is that. No, everybody is very unique and very, very open minded. If I text something, oh, I got into this trouble, and then there's like a, immediately there's answers for it. And I was like, I had a couple of technical trouble, and I'm not a computer person that much. And then I was just like, I had people coming in, oh, I can look into it, and I can fix it, and then I got help from people. And that's one thing unique about that. And even with being a professional, what I would think is like, no other job will have that much help. I mean, no, nobody will come behind you and spoon feed you, or no, nobody will come behind you and support you like that. So that is something unique which I felt about this. I mean, for those who are listening to me, I would definitely say is like, don't wait for that rainy day to come. Okay, always have
It's
a
true.
plan B in your mind. Whether beat it what you want to do, you have to come to it and check out what is actually in there, and then find it out. And as Seema said, like, we get panic when you are actually in a situation like that. See, I was in medical leave, but I was thinking I was not healing well because I was morely thinking about my mortgage, my car payment, my husband is doing two jobs, my kids are suffering, I mean their university and all this. And I'm just thinking, it's like, if I had that peace of mind, I had income coming in and I have a side job, I wouldn't have stressed out like that, right? You would peacefully heal yourself. So don't wait for that moment. Those who are listening, that is a one major message I wanted to say. This is the right platform, and you can definitely check it out. And Seema, as you already experienced something like that, and you know how important it is. Like, so for me, I recommend to anyone, not professional. Um, we have people who with like a on maternity leave, on
Yeah.
babies like or 2 months old or 5 months old, and after the maternity leave they don't want to go back because they know how much worth it is, and how much they're not professionals or they're nothing like that. Anybody could join. So that is my point. Definitely the amount of flexibility in this business is huge.
Thank you, Biji. That's really powerful message. Actually, I realize when the situation came on my door. Then I only realize, oh, I need something, because when this time comes, when these wet days comes, you are the only suffering there. Your family is suffering there. Like, if something is holding you, like if you're thinking, oh, if I do this, what people will say, what my family will say, what my friend will say, don't bother them. If you want to change on yourself, you have to take a action. You have to come out from a comfort zone. You have to start. You have to take a first action, and you have to look that side, because if you not look that side, you don't know what is exactly the picture is. If you connect the person, if you talk to the person, what is the opportunity exactly? Because in my case, I was seen this thing many times. Keep like watching. I'm always ignoring that, and that phase is my hardest time. But I just realized one thing: why is god is keep showing me this thing? Two time, three time, I'm every time I'm ignoring that. But then after third, fourth time, I thought, I think there is some reason god is showing me this. So let's just click on that and connect and know what is exactly is this. And that what I did. And I realized later on I should take this action before, because we always before, like, we are in our comfort zone, life is going smoothly, everything is easy. So we are not here to against the jobs. I know whoever you are, professional, which side you are doing, we all love our jobs, but always prepare for the hard situation. So ladies, thank you so much. Before I close this, you want to give any message, Dr. Mano or Biji?
Yeah, I think I must say that it's not only about money, it's actually enjoyable. I mean, I enjoy, as you said, I came out of my comfort zone. I never liked to be in the social media, but now I really enjoy about my thinking and everything. I'm learning a lot. So it's much more than, a business. So I think if anyone would like to try something new, just join us and ask from us. That's the message I want to give.
I know that it's just pretty simple like that. There's people. What I would say, like, we are all we are all the corporate addicts. Like, I would say the John Doe for a corporate jobs. Your parents told you have to be doctor, engineer, pharmacist, okay, or
Yeah.
whatever, and then you come to the another country, you migrate, and then you come there, you all you want to do is Monday to Friday job, right? And then we become the addicts of that corporate job. You wanted to go to work, come back, do home cleaning, cooking, and this thing, and then that's it, done. We are busy though. We're 9 to 9 busy. But what we have done for ourselves, I mean, I'm just, since we are all ladies, everybody who thinks like everybody could do it, I'm saying ladies spend so much time, we do scrolling. End of the day, we get like 20 minutes, we do scrolling. We have time in our hands where we spend quality time for something. We need to actually think about it and see in a different aspect, and think about this and make sure that this is the perfect thing which you can come in your way, and it is knocking at your door. You just answer it. That's all my message is.
Thank you so much, Biji and Dr. Mano. Very beautiful message. So, if you think our one of any of us, our journey is inspire you or relate to you, so you can connect any of us. Our name is on the screen and our website under that. So you can connect any of us, and we love to help you. And you can start your journey as well, and you can change your and your loved one life as well. So take care yourself, and let's see next live with the another beautiful people with the another beautiful journeys. So talk to you soon. Look after yourself. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.